start the Nithyananda Yoga ritual.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurnim Dvandvatitam Gaganasrisham Tadvamastyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami.
Now, before entering into the ritual of yoga, let us chant the Moola Mantra 11 times. The Shiva Moola Mantra is Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. We will be chanting the Shiva Moola Mantra internally, but for you to follow along, we will be chanting it out loud. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now we will begin the process of ritualistic cleansing. You will need your panchapatram, which is a traditional cup and spoon. Take one udarani or spoon of water from the panchapatram, the cup, and pour it into the center of your right palm. Then, after chanting the following mantras, after each mantra, drink the water from the center, the base of your palm. Om Atmatatam Shodayami Swadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodayami Swadha. Om Hridayaya Namaha. Now, with the base of the thumb, wipe the lower and upper lips and wash your hands. Next, with the index, middle, and ring fingers together, touch the lower and upper lips and wash your hands. And then, with the tip of the thumb and index finger joined together, touch both the nostrils, right and then left. With the tip of the thumb and ring finger joined together, touch the right eye and then left eye. With the tip of the thumb and the ring finger joined together, again touch the right ear and left ear. And then with the little finger and thumb joined together, touch the right chest, touch the navel, right chest and left chest, and then wash your hands. Then finally, with all the fingers coming together, touch the crown of the head and both the shoulders, right and then left. Now we'll be entering into a very sacred process, the Sankalpa Mantra, which is a conscious declaration. Before we begin the mantra, take a few minutes to close your eyes and sincerely, deeply visualize how you want to manifest your body. Swamiji says, yoga is not just for the physical fitness and mental peace alone. Yoga is for manifesting the state, space, being, powers, and super consciousness of Param Shiva. So, now take a few minutes and deeply visualize how you can see your transformation happening. The right sankalpa can reshape your personality, your relationships, your experience of life itself.
परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्राह्मणः द्वितीय परार्थे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ठ्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये सुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ
वृश्चिकमासे
कृष्णपक्षे
द्वादश्यां
शुभदितौ
मंगलवासरयुक्तायां
स्वाति नक्षत्र अतिगंधयोग कौलवकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ श्री कैलाशोन्नत द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्तृ श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त विरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा भयाग वर्गवश विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपन शाक्यादि महांतकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु भीक्षणा नरहार ध्वजोच्चेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्र सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशक स्वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्र श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तनवद उत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्र साक्षात् श्री परमशिव वैवस्वत मनीक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र सूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूढ़ाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुण पुरुधृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं देशां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फलपुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं मम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव कृपा कटाक्षेन पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं श्री नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। Now We are ready to enter into the process, the Nithyananda yoga ritual. Before we begin, make sure that your Panchapatram is safely kept away from your yoga mat. And we'll now begin with a warm-up for the ritual.
Yes, let us now begin with the warm-up before entering into the Nithyananda yoga. So let's all come to a standing position on your mat. And let's start with rotating your ankle. Now rotate your ankle in the opposite direction. Now the other ankle. Rotate your ankle in the clockwise direction. Make sure you're making a full circle when you're rotating. Now the opposite direction. Now your knees. Place your palms on your knees and bend your knees slightly and rotate your knees. Now the opposite direction. Now let's rotate the hips. Push your back forward as much as you can. And to the sides. Making a full circle. Now rotate your hip the opposite direction. Now let's rotate the wrists. The opposite direction. Now push your palm towards you and bend your palm forward and push it towards you, and do the same for the opposite hand. Okay. Now let's rotate the shoulders. Again, make a full circle. The opposite direction. Okay. Now let's rotate the neck. Rotate your neck in the opposite direction. Okay. Now we are going to be entering into the skeleton dance, where you're going to be visualizing yourself as a pure skeleton. Okay, and you're going to be shaking your body intensely. So let's begin with this skeleton dance.
जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले नंदीश्वर हे नित्यानंद नंदात्मज हे नित्यानंद नागाभरण नित्यानंद नादस्वरूप नित्यानंद नंदीश्वर हे नित्यानंद नादात्मज हे नित्यानंद नागाभरण नित्यानंद नादस्वरूप नित्यानंद पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले 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 नटवर लाला नित्यानंद गिरिधर बाला नित्यानंद कलियुग देवा नित्यानंद सद्गुरुनाथ नित्यानंद नटवर लाला नित्यानंद गिरिधर बाला नित्यानंद कलियुग देवा नित्यानंद सद्गुरुनाथ नित्यानंद पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले
Okay, now you can stop. Walk on back and forth on your mat slowly. Breathe in deeply through your nose and breathe out. Take a moment to stabilize your breath. Deeply breathe in and out deeply. Okay, so now you can come to a sitting position. Let's all come to a sitting position. Now we are going to be entering into the first asana for the day. The first asana is Drisasana. So in this asana, you are going to be lying down on your back. So we'll show you first how to do it. So lie down on your mat and bring your knees to your chest. Yes, so bring your knees to your chest and wrap your arms around your thigh and the calves, and you will roll to the left and right. You will be rolling to the left and right. So in this asana, you are going to be performing the Pratyahara Kumbhaka, where you are going to be inhaling and you are going to be visualizing the prana going up from the Muladhara chakra and up to your crown center, and you are going to be engaging with the Mula Bandha, which is locking your perineal center. And the mantra here that you will be chanting is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze forward as well as gaze internally. Okay, so let's all enter into the asana. Let's all try the asana.
उत्तानशयनं झानुनि हृदये वस्तम्भजङ्गसहितौरणि करद्वाये बद्ध्वा सव्यपश्वयं लोडये दृष्णासनं भवति.
Okay, good. So come up now. And the next asana is Urdhva Paschimottanasana. So we are going to be performing Urdhva Paschimottanasana on the other side. Yesterday we did this asana on one side. Now let us do it on the left leg. All right. So you can look first how it is being done. So sit and extend both your legs out. Extend both your legs out and lift the left foot behind your neck. You're going to be lifting your foot behind your neck like this, as much as you're able to. If you're not able to bring your leg completely behind your back as of now, that is okay. Yes, so you can see here. And if you have somebody who can help you, please take the help of a partner to help you put the leg behind your neck. And now lean forward and down. Lean forward and now try to touch your knees with your forehead. And here the pranayama is the pratyahara kumbhaka. So again, breathe in deeply and visualize the prana, the force, the energy, the force energy in the air going up from your Muladhara chakra towards your Sahasrara chakra, and lock in your perineal center in the Mula Bandha. Continue chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally, and again visualize Swamiji in your inner space. So let's try this asana.
पश्चिमत्तानावसंस्थितं कृता एकं पादं ग्रवायं धृत्वा तिष्ठेत् ऊर्ध्वपश्चिमत्तानं भवति.
Okay. So now let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is Anantasana. So in Anantasana, again you're going to be bringing your leg behind your neck. And this time, yesterday we brought the right leg behind the neck. So this time we're going to be doing with the left leg. Okay, so lie down on the floor, on your mat, and lift the left leg behind and put it behind your neck. Make sure your body straight and slowly lie down and continue with the Pratyahara Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply and visualize the energy, the prana going up from your Muladhara towards your crown chakra, and engage the Mula Bandha, locking in your perineal center. Continue chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as an infinite or endless eternal one. As Paramashiva, visualize yourself as infinite and eternal, and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally. Okay, so let's all try this asana as much as you're able to.
उत्तानशयनी एकैकं पायी ग्रीवायं विन्यासेत्तेर इतर हुस्तेन पावाग्रं गृहीत्वा इतरपावाहुष्टिस्ति लिकृत्य तिष्ठत् अनन्तासनं भवति.
Okay, so now relax and come to a sitting position. Yes, and now the next asana is going to be Ankusasana on the other side again. So again here you are going to be remaining in the same, the position will be very similar to the previous asana, and here you are going to be resting. Your elbow should be resting on the foot. Okay, so the hand which is holding the foot behind your neck, that elbow should be resting on the floor. So continue with the Pratyahara Kumbhaka here. Breathe in deeply and visualize the prana going up from your Mooladhara towards your Sahasrara chakra. Okay, and here engage the Moola Bandha, lock in your perineal center and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space, and feel yourself being in control, in complete control. Visualize Swamiji and feel you are in complete control of your life, of everything that is going on in and outside of you. Gaze at the tip of your nose. Okay? So now here, let's enter into this asana.
Ankushasana. Uttana Sahitah Ekaikam Padam Ekaikam Padam Grivayam Kurvan Ittaram Hastam Karnamule Stapayet Tasyaiva Hastasya Kurparam Bhumo Nidaya Itara Hastapadau Saralikisya Tishthat Ankushasanam Bhavati.
So now let's come to a sitting position. So now the next asana is Yoga Nidrasana. So in Yoga Nidrasana, yes, so in this asana, you are going to be lying on your back and you are going to be lifting. Yes, you are going to be lifting the legs one by one and put your legs behind your head. So you can do it one by one leg at a time, and hold your hands behind your back. So hold your hands behind your back, yes. As you can see here, both the legs should be behind your legs and your hands should be behind your back here. Yes, and visualize Swamiji and continue with the same Kumbhaka, the Pratyahara Kumbhaka, and engage the Moola Bandha. And continue chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space, and gaze at the tip of your nose. Gaze at the tip of your nose.
Padhabhyam Veshtaye Kantam Hastabhyam Prishthabandhanam Tanmandye Shayanam Kuryadha Yoga Nidra Shuka Pradha.
Okay. So now let us enter into the next asana. The next asana is Atma Ramasana. So in this asana, so while you are laying on the back, you are going to be raising the legs towards the head, and you are going to be wrapping your hands around the legs. So it is very similar to the previous asana, The only difference is instead of wrapping your hands around your back, you're going to be wrapping your hands around your legs and interlacing your fingers behind your neck. Okay? So lie down on the floor. Lie down on the floor. Yes, so lie down on the floor. Bring both legs behind your neck. Bring both legs behind your neck. As much as you are able to. If you are not able to bring your legs behind your neck as of now, you can just hold your leg like this while you're lying down. And now, yes, wrap your hands around your leg and interlacing your fingers behind your neck. So continue with the Pratyahara Kumbhaka. And so breathe in and visualize the prana going from the Muladhara and up. And engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineal center. Continue chanting internally Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And here you are going to be visualizing Lord Vishnu blessing within. And gaze at the tip of your nose. So let's all try this asana. Let us all try this asana.
Atma Ramasana. Prathama sudhai sove paga uchik agane anai doi paga bichi hata kari kahuni ki mahili sandimai fana athava pagathalya lak kaura vanarashi bhuja kalaya saudove hataki kakasi kari guda pichai rasai matho ऊंचाई रासे दृष्टिना सा अग्र आसन कोगुन जैटिन वीर वीरिय एकटि भय से ध्यान धार करे.
Okay, slowly relax. Okay, now come up to a sitting position. And now the next asana we are going to be entering into is Kochikasana. In Kochikasana, you are going to be laying on your back. It's a very easy asana. So lay on your back and bring your knees to your chest. Bring your knees to the chest, and here your soles should be facing up. So make sure that the soles are facing up. Okay? Yes, the soles should be facing up, and you're going to be extending your arms sideways. Extend your arms sideways. And you're going to be continuing with the same pranayama, the Pratyahara Kumbhaka, where you're going to be breathing in deeply and visualize the prana, the life force, going up from your Muladhara chakra towards your Sahasrara chakra, and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineal center and continue chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. And visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashiva, and gaze at your third eye. So let's all enter into this asana.
Kochikasana. दो हटा चिरा सा करे दिनसो उभय से पकरे पाकरे पग ऊंचाए आघाने आने बहुरी जगुत जुगति आसिक विधि वानम.
Yes, now come up to a sitting position. Now the next asana is very similar. It is the Jatara Parivritti asana. So here, lay down on your mat once again and bring the knees to the chest. Bring the knees to the chest, and your arms should be reaching to the sides at your shoulder level. So make sure your arms are spread out, and it should be at the shoulder level. It should not be bending forward or backwards. It should be at the shoulder level. And here you are going to be bending the knees and twisting and bringing it to the ground on the opposite side, on one side. So twist and, yes, so as you can see here, twist and bring your knees down on the ground and extend. Now you're going to be extending your leg. Extend your leg. Yes. And with one arm, hold on to the toe of the legs, that is the extended legs, and your head should be facing the opposite direction. So opposite direction of the extended legs. Okay, so make sure your leg is facing the opposite direction. Continue with the pranayama, the pratyahara kumbhaka, where you are going to be inhaling deeply and visualize the prana, the life force going up from your Mooladhara chakra towards your Sahasrara chakra, and engage the Moola Bandha, lock in your perineal center. Continue chanting internally Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze forward. Okay, so now let's all enter into this asana.
Jatavra Pavitri. Pavitrihi Kukshibhage Tridahi Parikirtitaha Baddhakonam Suptakonam Urdhvakonam Atapicha.
Okay. Now let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is Dvipadapitam. So in this asana, remain flat, lie down on your back and bend your knees. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the ground. Okay. Now hold on to your ankles and lift your hips up. Lift your hips up as much as you can. And continue with here we are going to be having a new pranayama, the Murcha Kumbhaka. So the Murcha Kumbhaka is the breathing that happens naturally when you lock your chin to the chest. So in this asana, naturally your chin will be locked to the chest. And here engage the Jalandhara Bandha. So lock in your perineal center and suck your stomach in and up. Suck your stomach in and up and visualize yourself as a sturdy bridge. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
Dvipadapitam Pratikriyayutam Dvandvapitaha Sarvabhalapradam Garbhinina Durlabanamiti Ghargi Jagada Nu.
Okay, now relax. Now the next asana is Pratyankasana. Okay, so now let's enter into the next asana. So here you can take the help of somebody to help you with this asana. So in this asana, so we are going to be arcing our back as a half circle. So please take the help of someone who can help you with this asana. So again, continue to lie down on the floor and place your feet flat on the mat. Yes, you can see here how the asana is being done. So now bring your arms over your head and place your hands flat on the mat with the fingers pointing towards the feet. So the fingers should be pointing towards the feet, not outwards. And you're going to be lifting your entire body off the ground here. Okay? And continue. Here we are going to be continuing with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. So in the Sahaja Kumbhaka, breathe in and slowly breathe out. Breathe in deeply and slowly breathe out in a controlled manner, and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineal center and visualize yourself as sturdy as a stone furniture. Okay? And gaze forward and gaze internally as well. So let's try this asana.
Paryankasana. Uttana Shayanam. Hvastalabhyam bhumivastabhya padatalabhyam bhumidhritva navi pradesham urdhvam kuryat paryankasanam bhavati.
Yes. Okay, now the next asana we are going to be entering into is Sotanasana. So in Sotanasana, lie down on your back and bring your knees to your chest. Bring your knees to your chest and place your hands on the shoulders. Bring your knees to your chest and place your hands on the shoulders like this. And you're going to be moving your hips in a circular motion. Move your hips in a circular motion. And continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. So breathe in deeply and breathe out slowly. Okay? Now engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineal center and continue chanting the mantra Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. And here you are going to be visualizing yourself like a dog, just like how a dog would roll its body on the back. So similarly, you are going to be visualizing you're lying on your back like a dog and gaze forward. So let's all try this asana.
Shotanasana. Savayat shariram samstapya jhanuni samilya nabhau amniya hastabhyam kandharam bhadva bhamayet shotanam bhavati.
Yes, now relax. Now the next asana we'll be entering into. And any questions that you are having, please feel free to leave a comment here. We'll answer to your question and help you with the asana. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you'll be receiving all the notifications for the various programs that we are having. So now let's enter into Viparitakrani. So Viparita Krani is an inverted position. So if any one of you is in your monthly cycle, please do not do this asana. So in this asana, you are going to be lying flat on the ground, and you're going to be raising your hips and your legs up in the air. If you need help, you can actually bring your hands to the lower back. So let's show you how to do it. Yes, you can see here. Lift your hips and legs up. You can bring your hands onto your knees for support, or place the elbows and your hands on the mat to the side. So this is going to actually help you balance your body, okay? And you're going to be moving your legs around in a circle. And in this asana, we'll be doing the Murcha Kumbhaka, which is the breathing that happens when the chin is locked to the chest automatically. And engage the Jalandhara Bandha, locking your perineal center, suck your stomach in and up. Continue chanting with the mantra Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space, and visualize Swamiji and gaze forward. So let's all try this asana.
Viparita Karani. अत विपरीतकरणी मुद्रा भूततले स्वस्तिरोद्भाके नाये चरन्धव्यं विपरीतकृत्यश्च सर्वतन्त्रेषु गोपिता.
Yes, so slowly come down now. The next asana. Yes, the next asana we are entering into is the Viparita Krani 2. So this asana is very similar to the previous asana. So lie down on your mat and bring your hip and your legs up, and elbows and the hands extend on the mat below you, helping you to balance. And here the pranayama will be Murcha Kumbhaka, which is the breathing that happens when the chin is locked to the chest. So keep the legs straight. Keep the legs straight up. Try not to bend the leg here. Keep it as straight as possible. And continue with, here we are going to be engaging the Jalandhara Bandha. So lock in your perineal center. Suck your stomach in and up. And visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And gaze forward. So let's enter into this asana. So keep the legs straight up. Do not bend your leg. Keep it up in a straight line.
Viparita Karani 2. Karani Viparitakya Sarvadivya Vidna Divyadinashini Nityam Bhasayuktasya Jatarigva Vivardhani Aharabhahavastasya Sampadhya Sadha Sadhakasya cha.
Okay. So if you are able to remain in the same position, remain in the same position if you are able to. And from this we are going to be entering into the next asana, which is Langalasana. So in Langalasana, you are now going to be bringing your leg towards you and touching your feet, your toes on the ground behind your leg, behind your head, okay? So lift your body, lift your hips and your body, your legs up, and slowly bring your legs towards you. Bring your legs towards you and the toes touching the floor. And try to keep the legs straight as much as you're able to. Aim for keeping the legs straight. And stretch your arms forward. So interlace your fingers. Interlace your fingers. Interlace your fingers and bring them forward. This is the Parushi Mudra. And the Kumbhaka is Murcha Kumbhaka. Just breathe in and out with the chin locked to the chest. And engage the Jarandhara Bandha. So lock in your perineal center, suck your stomach in and up. And continue chanting Om Nithyananda Paravashivoham in your inner space. Here you are going to be visualizing yourself as a plow.
Langalasana.
So let's enter into this asana.
Langalasana. Griva kantena bhumim vishthambyam padaghradhavyayam urdhva munayet narakasanam bhavati narakashena stitva nasika pradeshe bhumo pada prishthe stapya hastadvayam samilyalam vikuryat griva pradeshena bhumim karshayet langalasanam bhavati.
Just slowly come, relax your body. And now the next asana is the next asana we are going to be entering into is the Sayita Paschimottanasana. So continue to lie flat on your back and continue to bring your legs over your head and your toes touching the floor behind your head. So try to bring your thigh to your chest as close as possible. Your thigh should be to your chest and hold onto onto your toes. So here you will be holding onto your toes. So make sure you're holding onto your toes here instead of placing the. So place it onto the toes. And here you're going to be. Make sure your arms and your legs are straight. Here the Kumbhaka you're going to be performing is the Murcha Kumbhaka. Okay, so here, which is the Kumbhaka that naturally happens when you lock your chest to your chin, the Murcha Kumbhaka. And the Bandha here is the Jarandhara Bandha. So you're going to be locking your perineal center. And you're going to be sucking your stomach in and up.
Sayita Paschimottanasana.
And here you're going to be visualizing one of the 84 different asanas that is directly revealed by Lord Paramashiva. So you're going to be visualizing Lord Paramashiva directly revealing the 84 different asanas. And here, gaze forward. So let's all enter into this asana.
Sayita Paschimottanasana. Tanam sayitvat kurvita sayita paschimottannamakam.
Okay, so now relax. So now the next asana is Supta Konasana. So remain in the same position if you're able to. If not, you can relax. And I'll explain the asana. So in this asana, the only difference is here you're going to be spreading your toes out. So if you are not in the previous asana, I'll guide you again. So you're going to be lifting your hips and your legs up and slowly bring your legs towards you, your thigh touching your chest, and bringing your toes on the ground behind you. And hold on to your toes. Now you're going to be spreading your legs out. So make sure that, so touch your toes and open your legs, spread your legs out. Yes. Continue with the pranayama, the murcha kumbhaka, and lock in your perineal center and suck your stomach in and up into the Jarandhara Bandha, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Okay, so let's enter into this asana.
Supta Konasana. Parivritti kukshi bhage tridha hi parikirtitah baddha konam supta konam urdhva kona tapicha.
Okay, so now relax your body. The next asana is Chakrasana. So in Chakrasana, if you're able to remain in the same position, so you're going to be bringing your legs over the top of your head and the toes touching the ground. And in this asana, you're going to be holding your ankles and keep the knees straight. Yes, make sure your knees are straight. And here you're going to be rolling backwards. So you're going to be rolling your body. So roll your body. So roll backwards onto your back, keeping your legs straight. Yes, try to roll your body. Yeah, if you need to support your body by placing your hands on your back, that is okay. If you're able, if you're able to hold onto your ankle while rolling your body, please do that. And the kumbhaka here, the pranayama here is the murcha kumbhaka. So in this position, naturally your chin will be locked to your chest. So the breathing that is happening is the murcha kumbhaka, and engage the Jarandhara Bandha. So lock in your perineal center in the Mula Bandha and suck your stomach in and up. The mantra here is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chant the mantra internally and visualize yourself as a chakra, as a wheel. Okay, so let's all try this asana.
Savasanastha dvaupado kuryamatstha kathaparo vyutkrameణ tata sighamatat sarvasya sadhanam chakrasanam gulmapliha vataro ghadasanam.
Okay, relax and remain flat on the floor. Now the next asana. The next asana is the Supta Padangushtasana. So here remain flat on the floor. So lie down on the back on the floor and extend your legs straight up. So lie down on the floor and extend your legs straight up and hold on to the big toes in the prana mudra. So with the index and middle finger, that is the prana mudra, hold on to the big toes. Here we are going to be performing the Ujjayi pranayama. So in the Ujjayi pranayama, breathe in deeply while producing the sound of an ocean inside you. So you should be producing the sound of an ocean while you are breathing in deeply inside you. And engage the Mula Bandha, which is locking your perineal center, and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, in your inner space. Okay.
Supta prasarita padangushthasana. Uttanam krauncham cha marichim virabhadrakam natarajam trikonam cha sunga suptangashta prasarane.
Okay. Now we'll enter into Shivasana. So lie down, all of you. Yes, Nithyananda. So now we'll relax the body. We'll just relax the body before we come to the end of the Nithyananda yoga for today. So come onto your knees. Come onto your knees and bring your chest forward. Bring your chest forward and your legs forward towards you. Alright, so this is just to relax your body, especially the back. Okay, so just come to it, to Balasana for a few minutes. Okay, so now relax, come up to a sitting position and lie down flat on the ground. We are going to be entering into Shivasana. So let's enter into Shivasana now. Lie down flat on the ground.
Ata shavasanam uttanam shavavadbhumau shayanam tu shavasanam shavasanam shantiharam chitra vishantikarakam. Relax. Slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Shift your knees up onto near your stomach and roll yourself back into a seated position.
Nithyananda. So with this, we come to the end of Nithyananda Yoga for today. So give yourself a round of applause for completing many asanas. And now let us end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you for watching Nithyananda, and we'll see you again tomorrow.